Thank you. Thank you so much for having us here. Hello. Welcome back. Thank you so much for all the love you gave me on my first vlog on Samoa. Means a lot. If you still haven't watched that, go check it out first. Now, day 3 kicked off a bit early because we had a full island tour booked. Normally, I like exploring in my own time. No clocks, no rush. You know me. Tours aren't usually my thing, but hey, sometimes it's good to just roll with it. The guide came to pick us up from the hotel, just a few extra tala, which was actually cheaper than our usual taxi rides to the city. On the way, another older couple joined us, so it was 4 of us on this island adventure. First up was Fugalei Market. This is the biggest food market in Samoa. Locals sell everything here from fresh fruits to vegetables to souvenirs. I found so many familiar fruits and vegetables here. They're actually building a brand new market nearby, so next time it'll be in a different spot. I just rolled around, spotted a few things I wanted to grab before leaving Samoa. And of course, I had to get a coconut drink. So refreshing.
Thank you so much for moving us to that.
Is it like a folly?
Yes, yeah, like a folly, yeah. It was all brown and...
Next stop, we stopped at Molinui Peninsula, where Samoa's Parliament House and Courthouse are. After a quick look, we went straight to Immaculate Conception Cathedral. I know my pronunciations are not the best when it comes to Samoan names, but I'll try my best. It was a beautiful church with stunning architecture. After a quick stroll around the church, we went to the next stop. On the way to the next stop, we did a quick stop at Our Lady of Mount Carmel Church too. You can see nice views of the city from here. And the next stop was Robert Louis Stevenson Museum. This used to be the home of a famous writer. You can pay a small fee to go inside, but we decided to just enjoy the outside instead.
Hello.
And oh, this was our tour transport. Honestly, the only thing I wasn't a fan of. We were all expecting a comfy van, but nope. It was a bit cramped and sometimes we had to crank up. Anyways, moving on. Next church? Yeah, Samoa is full of them. But this one was special. The Baha'i's house of worship. Also called Baha'i's temple. Honestly, it looks stunning with the massive gardens. There is an information center too explaining the origin of the religion.
Thank you.
It started in 19th century in Persia. The religion is all about unity, peace and justice. Did you know there are only 8 Baha'i temples in the world? And one of them is right here in Samoa. We can find most of these plants in Sri Lanka. I even found a familiar flower, Aralia, or frangipani in English. As we climbed higher into the island, the weather turned misty. At the top, we saw Papapai Falls, the tallest waterfall in Samoa. Even though the mist blocked part of it, still such a beautiful sight.
No. You misunderstood me.
Next up was Sinalai Reef Resort and Spa. It was not crowded at the time, but what a beautiful place. A quick toilet break and then back on the road.
Laptop, and then to Lalomanu Beach, Palace, where lunch is available.
From there, we headed to Sua Falls. There's usually a small entry fee, but it was included in our tour. It is actually nice. Very sweet.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh,
At the entrance, I spotted a fruit I would seen earlier at the market. So soft. The lady there was so kind, she even let us taste it. So this was Sua Ocean Falls. Then came a cool surprise. Our guide took us to a hut nearby, set up to show how ancient Samoan kitchen works.
Stuff we have. So what we call the umu is we put those logs in a square box with, and then we put all the stones, the small stones, the small medium-sized ones, not this one. We prefer the one from the river. River stones, that they are easier to heat up and to be red hot, and so we put the small ones down the bottom, and then we put all the firewoods we can get. We have special trees that are good, very good for firewood, especially for cooking the umu, making the umu, and those coconut husk and the hard part are all useful for, they're all good for putting up the fire, and then you put all the woods on it, and then that's where the big stones come onto the woods, and then you heat up the rocks, and then once they're all red hot, you remove all the charcoal and everything that's left of the wood and the firewood and stuff, and then you sort of you remove the four logs on the side as well, and then you'll have sort of a circle oven sort of thing, and then you just spread them with, I can't see it here, oh it's up there, it's called sasai. Sasai is the one you use to spread the rocks because they're red hot. Yeah? So, and then another guy will come with some banana leaves and just spread it over, I mean, just to get the dust off, and then the food goes on to the middle of the umu, and then you use this particular tool. It's called the iofi. Yeah, this guy, as you see all these big rocks here, the sort of red ones.
Oh.
Yeah, these are the ones that goes to the outside when you after you sort of push them all around, and then these guys come onto the food. It's got to be stronger than this. See, this one goes onto the food, and then you cover it with
Stones.
banana leaves and taro leaves and whatever you can get from the plantation, and then wait for an hour and a half, and or even less. In the old days, my father told me this. You measure it with your hand like this.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot the measurement, but that's how you do it, and you know it's cooked.
Oh, okay.
It's so, I don't know how they do it, but that is the umu. And do the drumming, they all different sounds, and this guy goes. The one you had is the baby coconut. You know, that's when it's still greeny. With this special tool, it's called the melei. Label, then you hit it like that. Okay. And that is the coconut husk. As you can see, this is the face of the coconut. Hit it between the eyes to open it with one shot. If you wanna have a taste, see, you can tell the
I've had
difference.
this. You want it?
This is how we
He
do
showed
it.
us how they used to peel coconuts, scrape them, and get milk out of them.
Also made from the
Felt
coconut.
very familiar
Out of the
because
coconut.
that's exactly what we do in
This
Sri
is
Lanka
the
too.
sample that we're doing.
Except the way they drain the milk was a
Done it
little
in
bit
one go.
different. My friend and another couple loved seeing it. And then, the big one, Sua Ocean Trench. Honestly, I thought this place was hidden deep in a jungle. But nah, it's right next to the sea. Small entry which was again included in our tour. It's a 30-meter deep hole caused by volcanic activities, which is filled with crystal clear water. They've got changing rooms and everything for a swim as well. Now, did I go in? Of course I did. It's a once in a lifetime chance. But climbing down, man, that ladder was so scary. One slip and you're in the water. If you can't swim like me, that's not ideal.
Whoa, it's crazy.
Somehow, I made it down. Sat on the pier edge and jumped in. Damn, the water. It was super salty, but so refreshing after a hot day. I was holding on to the rope under the water since I can't float. Funny thing is, the old gentleman from our group jumped in too and he was swimming peacefully. We didn't have much time though. The tour clock was ticking, so I got out after a short swim. Totally worth it though. One place you shouldn't miss in Samoa. After that, we were starving. We stopped at Talofa beach fellas in Lalumanu Beach for lunch. Lalumanu Beach is famous for its soft white sand, and you can even stay in these little beach villas overnight. Open spaces right by the sea. Pretty cool experience. Lunch was alright, but I wish they had more local dishes. I went for a quick beach walk while others finished up. Felt just like Sri Lankan beaches. Not the exact golden sandy beach, but pretty close. Brought back good memories.
Can you open the trunk, please?
Then, we were off to Lemafa Pass. Stopped there for some photos of the view of Lalumanga village. Stunning views. Then we made our way back towards the city. Final stop of the day was Piula Cave Pool. Another entry ticket to this place, which was covered as well.
Where does the water come from? The water comes from?
This time, it was a freshwater pool flowing from a cave. This is a super popular place with locals. That place was buzzing. This was our last stop for the day. On the way back, we grabbed a few snacks from the supermarket. And oh, check out these buses. I'll tell you a story in the next video. Back at the lodge, I had a shower, grabbed a coffee, and just enjoyed the evening view again. After a full-on day, I knocked out early. After having morning tea, we hopped on to the lodge shuttle to go into the city. The owner herself drove us and even showed us Samoan cocoa trees along the way. A bit different to the cocoa trees we usually see. She dropped us at the market, and since we'd rushed through the other day, we explored a bit more.
Oh, this is You know what this is, right? Yeah. Sea Ocean. It is, and it's different flavors. It's nice.
This is delicious. My kids nice.
Seaweed. That's seaweed.
It's like a podcast of friends.
By now, we had decided renting a car is the way to go. Cost about 100 tala a day, plus 21 tala for a temporary Samoan driving license. Cheap, very cheap compared to taxis. You know the funny part? Similar to every other place, they were marking all the damages on the paper. The rental car was full of scratches. I couldn't even find a clean panel. But honestly, I would recommend the place. They were really nice. There's coffee. First thing we did with the car was head to the shipping corporation office. We had to book our ferry for the next day to go to the other island, Samoa. If you are taking a car across, you have to book in person, not the easiest process. Well, that didn't go as planned. By now, it was late afternoon, so we went to have lunch at this gorgeous little cafe in town called Nourish. It's a nice cozy cafe with an indoor and outdoor seating. And the food? Wow. Okay, so while we wait for food, I will tell you what happened with the ferry. They told us the next available return ferry was on Saturday, but since our flight was on Thursday, we ditched that plan. Instead, we decided to just walk in and grab a ticket on the ferry next day morning. For food passengers, you don't need any advance booking, just show up early. Here comes food. I got a chicken green curry with rice and banana on side. Coconut curry flavors. So satisfying. I would highly recommend this place. After lunch, we went back to the lodge, showered and relaxed till dinner. Yeah, had to taste that. Taro chips. Tasted just like cassava chips back from home. Very addictive. For dinner, we went back to the city to Pedal's restaurant. One of my friends at work told me to try their oka, raw tuna in coconut milk. And it did not disappoint. It was so good. Even my vegetarian friend tried a bit and liked it. Though later on she wasn't feeling too good. Probably not used to the fish. I wasn't super hungry after that, so I ordered a baby carbonara from kids menu just to top it off. Smart move because I was stuffed. I have to say, their staff is so friendly and accommodating.
Have a good night. Thank you so much.
They are always busy, so if you are going in a group, make sure to book a table in advance.
Thank you so much for having us here.
Pleasure.
We'll see you again. Yeah.
And that wrapped up day 4 in Samoa. I'll see you in the next vlog. Don't forget to subscribe.